What's up, babies? We're back with Dance Drills Basics, and today we're going to talk about the Scooby walk. Now, this comes from the locking era, the locking styles, and this move is really funky, the Scooby walk. So, let me do it real quick first, and I'm going to show you how we break this down, and we're going to drill this over and over again. I'm going to give you the methods, the breakdowns on how to drill to get this move down. All right, here we go. This beat's a little fast, but we will slow down. So watch for a second. Scooby walk. Okay, again. Sideways. Other leg. Other leg. All right, here we go. Breaking this down. Scooby walk. Slowly, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I'm just gonna use 4 counts, okay? So watch it for a second before you actually try to do it with me. Sideways, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now, first thing what I want you to do is we're gonna go with the right leg. After you get the right leg, reverse everything to the left leg. But so for this instruction, we're gonna break down the right leg. Kick on the 1. Let me go sideways a little bit so you can see from 45 degrees. I'm kicking on the 1, 1, and. Notice right when I put my leg down, it's 1 and. This is a hop. I'm hopping to the end. 1 and. What I notice is a lot of times, a lot of students, when your balance is not good, you're gonna shorten your tempo because your balance is not good. You're gonna go 1 and you're gonna put your leg down too quick. So first thing what I want you to do is kick on the 1, be able to hold a 1 here. Okay, you have 1 and. So do it like that. If you find yourself losing your balance, again, grab onto the wall, grab onto the side of the chair or something like that to maintain. I want you to hold that 1 and. Okay, straight up I have 1 and. Now, this is where I want to quickly change. On the 1, when I first showed you on the 1, you see how my left leg is just right on the ground? I want you to hop. So for here, just give me a slight back hop. 1, okay? Just try that for now. I think it's easier. From all the years of teaching, most students have a better time learning how to hop back a little bit when you kick, okay? So this is very important, guys. I am not hopping and then kicking, or kick and hop. It has to happen simultaneously. It happens right on the beat. It has to be together. It has to be 1. The exact moment that this leg extends, it's the exact moment that the other leg lands, that hits the ground, okay? So 1. Now, moving forward, we have 1 and. So notice on both both 1 and, you're hopping, okay? So it's not 1 and. See what I'm saying? That's the lazy 1 and. Totally wrong. The way to do it, 1 and. One more time. 1 and. 2. This is the 2, okay? So now we're moving to 1 and 2. Watch. We have the 1 and. Right on the 2, I'm pivoting from the heel of my foot, okay? You might see other dancers go 1 and 2. There's a little, it looks like they're kind of shifting to the side because they're pivoting on the ball of their feet versus the heel, okay? The way I learned it, the way I'm going to teach you guys is turn it on the heel. Not to say later in the future if you want to change it, to however you like, go ahead and do that. But I'm going to teach it to you how I learned it. So we have 1 and 2. Right on the 2, it's like for the ballets people, like a plie, where you're turning out, okay? Both my heels are in, toes are out, bent. Now watch me from the side. You see how I'm leaning forward, okay? Kind of like if you're playing defense on basketball, you're leaning forward. I'm not straight up like this, so it doesn't look like 1 and 2. I'm I'm not straight up, okay? Not a ballet dancer, not a ballet pose. We're hunching forward. 1 and 2, all right? So drill that first. We're gonna add the arms later, so don't worry about that. So get the legs down. What I want you to do is, again, if your balance is not good, hold on to the wall. Don't try to skip it. Don't try to say, oh no, I could do it, because then when you start falling, you're gonna mess up with your tempo. Hold on to the wall. 1 and 2. Get that down, okay? Practice over it again. If you want to rewind and do it with me, go ahead and do that. But if you're ready to move on, we got to go to 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. Side view, watch this. We have 1 and 2 and. See the and, watch, my heel is going to come up. Now this is where my knee stays down, all right? So rewind back, watch on the 1 and. 1, I have 1 and. On the end, you see my knee, my left knee is in front. It's not this, it's not 1 and. I've seen this before where student goes 1 and, all right? Or this happens a lot when we start doing the video, student goes like this, 1 and. They put both feet down. Remember the and, you gotta get this, all right? So when you're actually practicing, film yourself, see if you're actually making a mistake. Don't cheat, don't think you did it. Know that you did it by videotaping yourself. Here we go. 1 and 2 and. On the 2 and, here's the 2. I gotta hop up and. Okay, here's the 2 and. So 1 and 2 and. And this is how I tell my students, we got to drill it over and over again. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and. All right? Now this move should kind of remind you a little bit of hopscotch. A little bit of hopscotch. You kind of, one leg, right? Single leg, double leg. So it's like, I don't know if you guys play hopscotch anymore, but there used to be a game called hopscotch where we draw squares into like forming rectangles and stuff. So you would hop. There's like single leg, double leg, single, double. Anyways, go look it up. Hopscotch. All right. Scooby walk. 1 and 2 and. Let's go. 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and. This is where we repeat now. Once you get the 2 and, do the 3 again. So the 3 is an equivalent of 1. Okay? If that makes sense. It should if you keep watching this video and do it with me. So we're going to stop at the 3. 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3. All right? One more time. I'm going to face directly to you, the camera. 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3. One more time this way. 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3. Good? What I said about 3 equals 1, so same thing. 3 and 4. So I'm going to do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. The 3 and 4 is just like the 1 and 2. 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Again, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. This way last time. 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So hopefully you got it. If you didn't, go ahead. Rewind back. Okay? Watch it over again. Make sure, guys, make sure this is nice and solid, built into your muscle memory, because now I'm going to show you the arms. If this is not solid, throwing the arms in there will mess you up. Will mess your brain up. You're going to be like, oh my God, okay? And that's all right, because you need to do that, because you need to rewire your brain or wire it in a way so that you can coordinate your arms and legs. Okay. Here we go. Because I'm starting off my right leg, this time I'm going to uppercut with my left first. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Notice I count the and because the legs are doing the and. However, the arms aren't doing anything on the and. So this is where I'm foreshadowing. I'm telling you what's going to happen. A lot of you are going to go like this. A lot of you are going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and. You're going to do too much. The arm's going to be too much because your legs are doing a lot. You got to be patient upstairs with the arms. You got to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let me put it together for you so you can see what I'm doing. What we're talking about. 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah? 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Last time, facing you. 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All right, so that's putting the arms together. Again, if you don't have the arms right now, focus on the legs. Once you feel like the legs are good, then get the arms together. All right? One last thing I want you to get, for those of you who have the arms and the legs, and you want to make this look better, notice what I'm talking about here, right? We have the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I'm going to break that down into 2 segments. Notice the waist, the body angle. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? So the 1, I'm upright. 2, the hip is sitting back, chest is forward. So kind of like I'm hunching forward. So I have the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? Again, think of that as a third layer of movement. We have the legs, we have the arms, now we have the body angle. Watch. 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. This side. 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. The last one, number 4. This one is a little bit more challenging, but this is what I think it brings everything home, where it looks the most funky, which is adding the head movement, the neck, okay? So here it goes. We have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. This may be a little bit more difficult. I think this is kind of borderline advanced move, if you will, okay? So for those that are starting off, you gotta practice just this alone. So when I first started, a lot of times when I'm driving, this is the perfect time. Train this part here. Do not get it confused with this, okay? A good way to visualize the difference is I'm starting, what most people knows is here, a duck neck or whatever, or chicken neck. Basically what you're doing is your head is resting back here, and you're kind of imagining a drum in front of your chin, and every time the beat happens, you're hitting with your chin. You're going 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, 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 okay? So that's what most people know how to do, and that's what people are more comfortable doing. So if you have that, great. However, do not get it confused with this, because this is back. So what happens is the reverse is true, where I am resting with my head in front of me here, and the drum is not in front of me. The drum is back behind my head, okay? So every time I hear the beat, I'm hitting it with the back of my head versus the front with my chin. Does that make sense, guys? So don't get confused. Even though it's both head movements, but one is hitting the front, the other one's hitting the back, okay? So you want to get both of them. To be a great dancer, you got to get everything. You want to try to learn from anybody, everybody, all movements. So the neck movement, you have the front. Now we got to get the back. So 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right? One more time. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, this is something that you have to drill over and over again. Now, to do that, along with the 3 previous movement, it's a little bit more difficult, but I'm going to show you how we do it. 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All right? 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Scooby walk with all the 4 layers that I'm talking about. All right? Now, yesterday I taught it in my intermediate advanced hip hop class. We did the Scooby walk, but we also added a little bit more choreography to the end, and I'm gonna show it to you guys. So Scooby walk by itself. We've done that already. Now let's end it a little bit more with, we'll end it with a lock, okay? So this is our 1-8 count in the class. 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So if you guys want to learn it, let's do it right here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's our 4. What I'm gonna do is I want you to focus on my legs right now. I'm gonna go in on 5 and 6 and. So basically, I'm pivoting my hip joint here, and I'm pivoting on the ball of my feet. I'm going 5 and 6 and. At the same time, my arms are going 5 and. I'm pulling it out on the side, 6 and then I come up on the muscle man, 7 and 8. Then I lock. Okay, 7 and 8. Here we go. So I have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Reaching on the 5. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So here's an 8 count. For those of you guys who want to take it, do it. You know, flip it, whatever you want to do. But learn this choreography and teach it to other people if you like to. Have it, show it to your family. Make a routine out of it. Make a TikTok video out of it. I don't care. It's all good. It's there for you guys to use and have fun with it. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys have fun with it. Learn a lot. Drill, drill, drill. Okay? One more time. Drill with me. We're going to go 1 full 8 count. We got the Scooby walk. And then I'm going to do 1 full 8 counts of Scooby walk. And then on the second 8 count, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 Scooby walk. On the 5, 6, 7, 8, I'm going to go knee in, knee out, and then muscle man lock. All right, so 2 8 counts. Let's do it with me. We're not going to use music right now, just using my count, keeping it slow. 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So you guys got that? Again, 1 full 8 count of Scooby walk. We do that to train it. Train it. You got to be able to do it without thinking. Second 8 count. 1, 2, 3, 4 Scooby walk. 5, 6, 7, 8. End it. Reach, reach, reach. And then muscle man lock. Last time with me. Here we go. Let's try it with music this time. Let's try music this time. Again, if you're still with me this far, I appreciate it for the like. It helps the channel, helps YouTube letting you guys, or letting everybody else know that this is a video that a lot of people like. So hopefully we'll share it with the rest of the dance community. So hopefully everybody will get it. Also subscribe if you haven't already. You know the drill. I don't want to keep saying that over and over again, but it seems like I have to. So we're gonna try this. This is a little bit slower, a little bit more chill, because when you actually do it, I want you to really feel like you're doing the move versus rushing over the move. Does that make sense? A lot of time locking, the speed is so fast, it's almost like trying to do a quick magic trick. You try to move so fast, you think like you could fake somebody. But that's not what the drill's about. The drilling is to really fine tune, okay? No shortcuts. Don't take shortcuts. Don't cheat your movement. Then you're gonna do great. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. One more time. All right, guys, hope you have fun. Again, like, subscribe, share all the goodies, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.